A beautiful morning to you. I'm glad to add TEDx speaker to my list of trades, for it's an honor to share some knowledge on how bridge, the ultimate mind game, will help you take better decisions in work and in life. Last Christmas, my little niece surprised me by saying, "I don't need to go to school." Need not, because the web teaches you everything. I was a little taken aback. I asked her, "What will your parents say?" Her answer shocked me even more. "I don't need no daddy. Uber is my daddy. I don't need no mummy. Swiggy and Zomato will do. I don't need a teacher. Google is my guru." Makes sense, eh? We live in an era where all information is available at our fingertips. How we use this information to take intelligent decisions is what will determine success for you and generation next. But first, let me give you 3 reasons why bridge is the ultimate mind game. Number 1, it's the only card game which is interesting even when played without money or gambling. Number 2, I know of 10 people, including myself, who have given up chess when we discovered bridge. Number 3, software and computer programs have beaten human beings in chess many years ago, poker a few years ago, Go, which is a Chinese mind game, last year, but is nowhere near besting an expert bridge pair. Need I say more? Bill Gates was an avid bridge player. He said, "It's a game you can play at any age. If you take it up young, you have fun all your life playing it. A lot of games don't have depth. This one does." Martina Navratilova, an avid tennis player, she knows a bit about games, has brilliantly summarized it thus: bridge teaches logic, reasoning, quick thinking, patience, concentration, and partnership skills. What else is required to succeed in today's life, sir? In a nutshell, bridge is a card game full of strategy and tactics. It involves logic and probability. It enables problem solving and enables you to solve life's complex problems. It's a lifelong game. You can take it up at any age and play right till your final breath. It enables partnership aspects of cooperation, communication, trust, and patience. Friends, from time immemorial, knowledge has been passed down from father to son through word of mouth. Memorizing was the key to remembering slogas and mathematical tables. Doctors had to remember their anatomy and pharmacology. Engineers had to remember their design fundas and thermodynamic laws. Lawyers had to recall case laws and case judgments. This was the case till a mere 25 years ago, my time. And let me tell you, I am neither as old or as wise as I look. Today, my niece, you, and Generation X will simply ask Alexa. So bridge is a card game. It's played with a pack of 52 cards. There are 4 suits: spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds. There are 13 cards in each suit. Ace is the highest, followed by king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 2 is the lowest. There are 4 players, let's call them north-south, which is one pair, playing against east-west, which is another pair. Each player is dealt 13 cards in the beginning, and they play 1 card in turn. When all 4 players have played 1 card, it's called a trick. Whoever plays the highest card wins that trick. The objective of the game is to win as many tricks as possible. Before the play, there's something called the bidding, which is an auction to determine what is the trump suit. In essence, that is bridge. Actually, playing a bridge hand is like planning a project. It enables you to meet deadlines, prioritize time. In a bridge game of approximately 7 minutes, each of the 4 players is taking 3 or 4 decisions with incomplete information. This is pretty much what a marketing manager does when he does a pricing decision, or a stock trader does when he buys or sells stock. Bridge tests multiple intelligences, both the left and the right side of the brain, many times in 7 minutes. It's inexpensive to learn, only a pack of cards. You need only 4 players. There are no barriers of age, language, economic status, or gender. It's a lifelong game. You can start. I've taught children of 8, and I know people who are 90 healthy playing bridge. It enables, a tournament format enables thousands of people to play bridge simultaneously. An interesting aspect of tournament bridge is everything is constrained. You don't see your partner. There's a screen separating you and partner so that you don't communicate. There is a bidding box with which you bid so that you do not speak. After you play, you leave the hands in that little board, and then it is shifted to another room where the opposing team will have the same hand that you had. Essentially, it means that luck plays no role in a bridge tournament. It doesn't matter what hand you get. How you handle the hand that you get compared with what other people holding the same hand does determines whether you win or lose at bridge. Today, with modern technology, of course, you can play bridge from the comfort of your home without leaving it. Warren Buffett famously said, "Bridge is such a sensational game that I wouldn't mind going to jail if I had 3 cellmates who were decent bridge players and who could keep the game going 24 hours a day." You know, Warren Buffett is the most successful investor in the world. But most seriously, he has said, it's got to be the best intellectual exercise out there. You are seeing new situations every few minutes. Bridge is about weighing gain-loss ratios. You're calculating all the time. Out of the 19 gold medals that India won at the recently concluded Asian Games in Jakarta, 1 was for bridge. We won 2 bronzes too. Today is accepted as a mind game in India. There are various age categories. There's even an under 26 category, so it's not too late for some of you to represent the country. Next month, there's an inter-university bridge championship happening at Shiv Nada University in Noida. Now, what's interesting is what bridge does to your brain. Okay? It really takes the whole brain into consideration. Firstly, it enables you to focus. It improves your memory, your concentration. And a credible UK study has found that students who play bridge do well not just in the quantitative subjects of math and science, which is normal, but it also in the softer sciences like languages and arts. It's because it brings focus. Mindfulness. At the bridge table, all that's important is the cards in front of you and the opponents and your partner. Mindfulness is the opposite of multitasking, but that's what's probably required to focus on life's complex issues. It also nourishes. It's a known fact that bridge postpones aging of the brain and prevents diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. What is not so well known is that it boosts the immune system. Professor Marion Diamond a few years ago did an experiment by taking blood samples from bridge players before and after the game and found a substantial increase in the presence of T cells in their blood after bridge. T cells is what fights diseases and adds to your immunity. Okay. It also helps you to delve deeply into situations, helps you to adapt to changing situations. It's very important. Plan B helps you to pivot in case something goes wrong. It helps you to handle failure, which I think is very important because you can't win all the bridge games that you play. And finally, it helps you to evaluate things in a systematic, scientific way and come to the best decision for you. No wonder that great generals, businessmen, investors, all through time has been playing bridge. Ask any HR manager today, and he has two cribs. One, the youth of today are very good with gadgets. They can send a decent email communication, but they are very poor in person-to-person communication. Bridge is all about face-to-face with your partner and face-to-face against your opponents. Secondly, the new job aspirants, including MBAs, just can't or won't take decisions. Responsibility. They either push the decision up to their boss or down to their subordinate, which is not exactly the sign of a good or efficient manager, is it? You can't blame them. They're not trained to distill information and analyze it, because our educational system still rewards reproduction from the textbook, learning by rote. That's not exactly the skills required in tomorrow's world. I think it's high time we move to a case-based system of study and open book exams, at least at the graduate level. China today is an economic giant. Deng Xiaoping, the Supremo then, introduced bridge in schools and colleges in the 1980s, and China took off in the 1990s. Two small bridge-playing countries which produce bridge champions are Norway and Holland. Norway has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world and is right up there in the happiness quotient. The number of CEOs in big companies worldwide is phenomenally high from that small little country called Holland. Need I say more? I'm not saying bridge is responsible, but bridge certainly contributed. Any Norwegians or Dutch here? No? Then I'll have to call upon two Indians, I guess. Can I call on two volunteers? Come on. Yeah, preferably a guy and a girl. I'd like that. In the future world of, please come, in the future world of artificial intelligence and robotics, how we use information and unstructured data will determine success and salaries. The position in the corner room of the CEO, maybe even a healthy share in a unicorn startup. Welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, let me invite you to try out this invigorating and magical world of bridge. Did I say magical? Yes. A pack of cards, ordinary pack of cards, you want to check it? One of you this side, please. What's your name?
Santosh.
Santosh. Would you check the pack, shuffle it? Want to shuffle it? Okay. Give it back to me. Give it a good shuffle. What I want you to do is, I want you to take the top card. Don't look at it. Don't show it to me, and keep it between your hands. Right? Okay. Now what will I do with you? I'll give you my cell phone. All right? Keep it between your hands like that. Okay, we're going to start with the audience. This is all about telepathy, okay? We'll move from section to section and I'll ask you a question. Please answer. There are two colors in a pack of cards. Which do you want, red or black? Red. Among the reds, there are the hearts and the diamonds. Which do you want? Hearts. Among the hearts, there are the odd hearts and the even hearts. Which do you want? Even hearts. Among the even hearts, there are the low evens and the high evens. Which do you want? Low evens. Among the low evens, there are three cards. There are the 2, 4, and 6. There are three possible combinations of these three cards. There can be the 2 and the 4. There can be the 4 and the 6. There can be the 6 and the 2. Which do you want? 6 and 2. Which leaves the 4 of hearts. At the count of 3, I want you to show the card to the camera. Card to the camera. And the phone. We live in a world where we can be anything. We can take new beginnings to be an actor, to be a singer, even a storyteller or a racer or a gender activist. What is important is that we are the best at whatever we do, and Bridge helps you to be the best. Thank you. Thank you, guys.